Hello, I'm Alan. Today we're going to be drinking a Tieguanyin from Teavivre. I've never had a Tieguanyin before, so this will be exciting. The leaf here is very green compared to the other Oolong I had. The Wui Rock, the Shui Jin Gui. So this is, from what I can visually tell, is a very lightly oxidized green tea. Or sorry, Oolong tea. It's just so green. It's kind of rolled up into little balls. So yeah, alright, we'll see what this is like. Smelling just the dry, cold leaf has a very grassy, there's also a floralness to it that's kind of reminding me of Hawaii again, but it's a very light floral. So let's get this all in here. So the ratio they recommend is 7 grams of leaf to 100 ml. So I've got 14 grams going into this 200 ml pot. They also recommend for the temperature to be 100. I'm at a high elevation. I tried my darndest. This thing just kind of stagnated at 96 degrees. Being this high up, the table was all shaking as it was boiling, so I'm like, alright, 96 it is the max. So, they do recommend rinse, so let's go ahead and get that going. Oh, I don't need the timer for the rinse, but oh well. Kind of swirl it around. Get that back on. Ooh. Okay. There's an aroma reminding me of gyokuro almost. When it was first hot, there was a kind of an umami in the smell. Now that it's cooling, there's getting grassy. There's almost like this tartness to it, but not like a cherry tart. It's, ooh, maybe. Okay, it's like maybe that's the oxidation I'm smelling. What it's reminding me of is like taking grass and like just kind of rolling it around and smelling it. Like if I was weed whacking outside, kind of the smell of juiced up of leaves. Okay, that's what I'm smelling. Okay, cool. All right. So temperature-wise, or not temperature, steep-wise, they recommend 15 seconds for the first steep. So I'm gonna get all my stuff ready real fast. Okay, and 15 seconds. And then each subsequent steep, they just recommend adding 10. Alright. I'm kind of excited because I've heard of this one a lot, just over the videos, but I've never had it, so let's find out. It's a very green in the broth. Yep, just some of that subtle, almost like a steamed spinach when it's first opening. Now that it's dissipated, even just those few seconds, I'm not picking it up, but that first initial hit of steam, there's like a steamed vegetable note. And then it's interesting as the temperature's changing, what aromas come out. Because now it's getting some of the tart. From my understanding, these aren't roasted, so there's no roasting note even if I'm trying to hint for it. The Teavivre didn't expound on it, and I don't know very much about it, but what little I could find, it doesn't sound like these are roasted at all. What's intriguing me is how full that pot got just after 15 seconds. Holy crap. I don't know if this is all gonna fit. I'll try to cool it off a little bit. Kind of keep the steam in. Keep that nice and hot, especially since I can barely keep it at 96 degrees. I'm gonna cool this off a little bit. All right, my first ever Tieguanyin. All right, cheers. Interesting. There's almost like a pepperiness in that first. Interesting. It's very light, but it's probably just because it's only been 15 seconds, so probably 3 steeps in, I imagine, is where I'll get a lot of the tasting notes. There's just a light kind of green vegetable. Yeah, green vegetable. There's a evaporative experience I'm happening. Light astringency, very light though. Where the sides of my tongue are kind of feeling a little active. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what the second steep brings out. So I'll bring this to 2. We'll add 10 seconds and make it 25. That is intriguing how much this opens. So like as I'm putting in the water, it's actually, the leaves are higher than the amount of water. I may start filling this up all the way. Okay, 25. Okay, a little less green and more yellow in that steep. Okay, so very floral. Like it's just kind of putting me on like that time in 8th grade when I was in Hawaii, just kind of putting me there, bringing up those memories again. There's a definite floralness, which is interesting because these are leaves, these aren't flowers. Okay. Then some of the steam notes. It's interesting, when I smell the lid, I get floral. When I smell the pot, I get the steamed vegetables. Okay. Very transparent broth. Very transparent. Let's get that all blending. Okay. And because this is basically boiling, I am kind of a wimp. I like tasting, I don't like being burned. So I'm kind of cooling it off just a little bit. All right, cheers. Interesting. Now it tastes floral. Tastes like I'm drinking flowers. Wow. This particular steep, the floralness is is the most predominant. So it's hard for me to pick out any other notes. There's astringent, not quite brightness, and also not quite puckering. Maybe it's bitterness is what I'm picking up, not astringency. So, but it's still on the sides of my tongue is where I'm getting it. But very floral. This is intriguing to me. It's literally like I'm drinking a pot of flowers right now. And mostly just because I've never had this. Any tea that's like this is intriguing me. Oh yeah, oh my. The dry cup, it's just perfume flowers. I'm trying to see if I can identify the particular flower. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see what 35 seconds does. So this is going to be the third steep. Add another 10. That pot is just getting full. I think I'll at least try to cover the leaves during it. That's intriguing. I think I've seen somewhere as I'm reading, I'm just kind of in big research mode. I'm not honing in too much on anything except the Gyokuro. But I believe they said that some of these ball-rolled oolongs work better in taller pots, and I can kind of see why. Because this just expands and grows. Alright. Okay, the floralness is still there, but not as overpowering. I'm starting to get the steamed spinach notes. But it's very light. Alright. Kind of a little just yellow with a hint of amber inside of that color. Very clear broth. Or liquor, I should say. It's not brothy at all like a Gyokuro is. It is just tea liquor. Cool it off a little bit. It's very beautiful color. Almost fluorescent in a way. Okay, steep 3. Cheers. Still a lot of floral in the flavor though. Just flowers. Mmm. Wow, wow, wow. There's some bitterness, but it's a pleasant bitterness, and it's just kind of dancing around the sides of my tongue. It's not like coating it. Mmm. Very interesting. Some of the stats of this. Let's talk about stats. So this was picked in on May 8th, 2019. It's called the Fujian tea garden. So I guess that's actual big garden that they grow these in, between 500 and 800 meters in elevation. The city Quanzhou, I think is how you pronounce that. Quanzhou City in Anxi County. I don't know too much about the processing, but from what little brief research I did, it looks like they just kind of toss it, wither it, roll it, dry it. There's no toasting stage. There's no steaming stage. Wow. There's just some very interesting things happening on the sides of my mouth. Especially as the liquor's cooled down a little bit. Wow. Price-wise, this is very affordable, at least compared to what I have been drinking. This is only 14 cents a gram. So this session is like $1.96. It's less than $2 for this. So 14 cents a gram, $3.97 an ounce. Way more affordable than any of the Gyokuros I've been having. But I love Gyokuro, so that's worth it to me. I'm gonna try, just because this is so interesting to me, let's do a fourth one on camera. They say this can go 7 steeps. So I'll do a fourth one with you, and then I'll do the rest offline. Kind of cover the leaves up, push them, kind of push them down. So we're gonna do 45 seconds. Yeah. I might have to start eating a bunch of flowers to figure out which one which particular one this is. It's just a very floral, floral tea. I kind of see, well, I guess there's a list of 10 famous teas in China or something, and this is one of them. And I can kind of see why. I mean, the unique floweriness of this is so... Yep, okay. More flowers from the lid. More steamed spinach from the pot. Still very clear liquor. See what steep 4 is like. Kind of a luminescent, fluorescent yellow. It's got kind of an interesting glow to it, is what I'm picking up. All right, cheers. Little mouth stickiness happening. Not a lot. It's this weird, how to describe this. Bitterness is the closest thing I can describe, but it's... But it's a flowery bitter. I don't know how to describe it. Light stickiness. But it's not, I wouldn't say this is a drying tea. Ooh. But there is kind of an evaporative thing happening, a coolingness. But I would dare say, because it's stimulating the saliva, that I would say this is kind of a juicy tea versus a drying tea. So interesting. All right, I'm gonna drink the next few steeps offline. So I will be back and I'll see you in a bit. All right, welcome back. So I just finished the 7th steep, and it's been very pleasant this whole time. I am intrigued by this, by Tieguanyin. So let's drink the encore. Let's drink what all steeps together taste like, and kind of give final review and thoughts, and as it's gonna spill all over because it doesn't have a very good spout, but that's what drip trays and tea cloths are for. Okay, cheers. There's that cooling sensation. There's floral. And as I was drinking, it hit me what flower it was it's reminding me. It's reminding me of plumeria, the flowers that they make leis out of. Whoops. Can't breathe. I can't breathe liquid. Excuse me. So the flower leis is what this is reminding me of. Very, very floral. There was also like hints of pepper, like it was teasing me with pepper every once in a while, like black peppercorns. Very subtly though, it would just kind of be like, it kind of poke me and be like, pepper, and then it would go away. Okay. Yep, dry cup is just plumeria flowers. Very predominant. Ooh, this was an experience. Very fun. I'm All right, cool. Well, thank you for joining me as we drank this Tieguanyin from Teavivre. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.